"We saw the potential." Thomas Tuchel regrets Tino Livramento's decision to leave Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel has bemoaned Tino Livramento's decision to leave Chelsea over the summer and says the club did everything to convince him to stay at Stamford Bridge. Livramento, 18, made an name for himself for Chelsea's youth teams last season and was named the club's Academy Player of the Year for 2020-21. Towards the end of the campaign, the teenager featured on Chelsea's first-team bench in Premier League fixtures against Manchester City and Arsenal. Livramento was in talks with Chelsea over a contract extension earlier in the year, but discussions stalled in July, with the right-back linked with moves for Southampton, Brighton, AC Milan and RB Leipzig. The Saints won the race to secure his signature, bringing Livramento to St Mary's in a deal with a reported £25 million buy-back clause, and the youngster has already impressed Ralph Hasenhüttl this season. Livramento could face his former club on Saturday when Southampton travel to West London, and Tuchel will be keen to monitor his development as he has revealed he was desperate to keep the defender at Chelsea. "Yes, of course he was highly rated, we did everything to keep him here, to show him his future and his possibilities, to compete for a position in our team," Tuchel said at his pre-match press conference. "He decided to go, that was his decision and you sometimes have to accept. There are not hard feelings, because we can show him possibilities, and then it is on the player." He was of course competing with Reece James and Cesar Azpilicueta on the right wing-back position. "I think it was an ideal position to fight because the group wasn't too big. There was a big chance for him to make it all the way. He decided to go, and it's fair enough, we wish him all the best. We saw the potential, he decided to go another way and fight for a place at Southampton." Livramento has featured in 5 of Southampton's 6 Premier League matches so far this season and Hasenhüttl has hailed his impact at St Mary's ahead of the trip to Stamford Bridge. "It's a special game, definitely," the Southampton boss said. "You want to show how good you have become and how good you have learned to compete in the Premier League. Tino has had a very good start for us. I think they knew that he was a good player, this is shown in the contract he accepted. Finally, I think important for him is that he is not over-motivated, that he's really in a good level, and then he can be a threat, definitely." Jose Mourinho singles out former Premier League star after Roma's European win. Petrusech makes demand of Chelsea stars ahead of Southampton clash. Danny Murphy picks his favourite England player and describes him as close to perfect. He has spent a long time at Chelsea and developed through a lot of youth teams, and finally it's tough for very young lads to make a step in a Champions League winner. It's nearly impossible. But he's showed immediately, when coming here, what a good player he is for us, and hopefully he keeps on showing. European champions Chelsea have enjoyed a strong start to the new season, but lost their first Premier League match last weekend as Manchester City secured an impressive victory in West London. The Blues also lost during the week in the Champions League, but face a Southampton side who are still searching for their first win of the season, having drawn 4 and lost 2 of their 6 games so far. For more